In a dense forest, where tall trees intertwine with the blue sky, lived a clever mouse named Felix. Felix was known for his sharp wit and cunning. He lived in a small burrow under one of the trees, spending his time thinking of new ways to live peacefully away from the dangers around him. But the forest was not safe. There was a crafty fox named Ray, who was known for his ability to deceive other animals and trap them. One day, Felix decided to venture out to explore the forest in search of food. As he navigated through the grass and flowers, he heard a faint sound coming from afar. He cautiously approached to discover that it was Ray, the cunning fox, who was plotting something. "Oh, my friends, where are you?" Ray said loudly, as if talking to himself. "Today, I will trick the little mouse Felix. It's time to put my plan into action." Felix understood that he needed to be careful. He decided to get closer and listen to what the fox was planning. He heard Ray talking about how to set a trap for the mouse using cheese as bait. "I'll place a piece of cheese in an open area, and when Felix comes close, I'll leap on him and catch him," Ray said with a smile. Felix thought it was essential to confront this challenge. He knew that he had to be smarter than Ray if he wanted to survive. He decided to come up with a counterplan. The next day, Felix put his plan into action. He took a piece of cheese and carefully prepared it. But this time, the cheese was not ordinary. It was stuffed with substances that would cause irritation to the fox's skin. He then placed the cheese in the spot Ray had chosen and hid behind a nearby tree. When Ray arrived, he saw the cheese and felt joy. "This is it. I've got Felix," he said to himself. He cautiously approached the cheese, but he had no idea it was a trap. As soon as he grabbed the cheese, the fox began to feel something strange. The stuffed substance was causing him severe itching. He started jumping around, trying to get rid of the annoying sensation. Felix laughed at his clever plan. "Hey Ray, are you okay?" Felix called out loudly from behind the tree. "Didn't anyone tell you that cheese can be dangerous?" Ray felt embarrassment and anger. "What have you done?" he shouted. "You've tricked me, you clever mouse." Felix smiled and began to speak sarcastically. "Remember, Ray, not everything that looks appealing is necessarily good for you. You need to be more careful in the future." Ray twisted in pain, realizing he had been deceived. As he tried to escape, Felix watched him from a distance. "Don't forget, Fox, that intelligence can be a powerful weapon," Felix said before returning to his home. From that day on, Ray learned a harsh lesson. He no longer took things lightly and began to respect Felix's intelligence. While Felix continued to live peacefully, he knew that he had managed to win a round in the battle of wits.